The greatest estate developer, reviews. A very good isekai, one with fun and memorable characters, a fun plot, and an interestingly absurd direction in expressions and art. Seho, a Korean civil engineer, lived a tiring life. While being dispatched for the military service, his parents went bankrupt after being scammed by a scum and soon died. He had to take on a minimum of 2 to 4 part-time jobs in order to keep living and studying. In the day, he's in school, later he's working a part-time job, then spending sleepless nights reading novels. Iron-Blooded Knight, that was one of the novels he knew and soon transmigrated to. He woke up and he was in the body of Lloyd Frontera, the son of a declining baron, a jerk, a drunkard, and most certainly useless. He wakes up with a relationship point, or RP, system. He gets points by gaining the favor of the novel's key characters. With the points, he can increase his stats in the shop. Javier, who undoubtedly has the least favor of Lloyd, was the elegant and justice-serving knight and the main character of the novel. He was Lloyd's servant and bodyguard. Lloyd's parents committed suicide in the novel after falling for a scam and lost their power, while Lloyd died being intoxicated by alcohol. However, Seho wanted to live good, to live in luxury as the son of a countryside baron. This was an opportunity his unfortunate last life didn't have. A few incidents pass by and he decides to build a business with his engineering skills. With this business and his engineering skills, he slowly helps his family and reaches the capital of his continent. There began his journey as an engineer in the novel, Iron-Blooded Knight. Seho is actually really smart and nice. He uses the fact that the actual Lloyd was a jerk to his advantage and didn't have a complete 180 and became immediately nice to gain RP points. He worked his way and showed his capabilities to gain people's favor, especially his dad the Baron. This story is actually very comedic and cute. I don't laugh a lot in general, so I'm not sure if it's that funny. His servant Javier, which hates him most, is an interesting character as well. At times we see him absolutely confused if Lloyd has changed or if he's still a jerk. The way the current Lloyd is, his action says, kind and helpful, but his words still screams, bastard. It was funny to see Javier confused and trying to analyze Seho. Seho's animal companions he got from the system are so cute. I like how they bond and how useful their skills are. The way the author wrote the story was to my favor. They didn't use long paragraphs, long dialogues, etc. It's best described as simple. For someone like me with a bad reading comprehension, reading felt like gliding. The world building is fine. I personally didn't have issues. At times we see Seho in situations that reminds him of his past life. His personality reflects the kind of life he once lived, which is something I look for in stories. If I had an issue, it would be that at times the story's a little messy. There's the transmigration, then Seho knowing the future because he knew the novel, and then there are actually monsters, then the setting which is a royal world, then his companions that fell from the sky. Oh, and those people that they find in the cave, like. I just wish they provided more information on the setting and how things worked in that world. The story is well put together, with the main character needing money because of his father's debt. It focuses on utilizing semi-modern construction and engineering principles in a fantasy-like setting, and uses the main character's drive as both an inspiring and comedically scummy approach. The art is great, being both standard for manhwa while also utilizing such dramatic expressions that you can't help but laugh. The main character's bastard-like expressions, showing his absolute wickedness and greed, is a sight to behold. The manhwa also uses action poses fairly well, and where the manga truly shines is in its characters. The main character is depicted as scummy, greedy, and sometimes villainous, but also someone who is willing to protect that which he deems profitable at all costs. While his character may be seen as bad, due to it being a more evil-sided character, I can't help but give it a 10 out of 10 due to how perfect his character is cemented as the money guy. Not only that, but there are also other memorable characters, such as the yaoi prince-like orc, who both somehow makes you wonder, why is this a BL novel, and why are they so jacked? Overall, this is a definite favorite, with solid art, story, and characters. I give this a 9/10. This is a good way to pass time, not a novel I'd follow religiously or favor that much. Nonetheless, it's for you to judge and for you to read.